Imagine a world bathed in the golden rays of the sun. Now picture that world consumed by darkness, fear gripping the hearts of its people. This was a world in the clutches of Tamasur, a wicked demon king. For centuries humans, demons, and magical beings coexisted. They shared the bounty of the land, each playing their part in the grand tapestry of life. But this harmony was shattered. Tamasur, with an insatiable thirst for power, plunged the world into chaos. His darkness spread like wildfire, consuming everything in its path. Villages lay in ruins, forests withered and died. The joyous laughter of children was replaced by an eerie silence of fear. With each passing day, hope dwindled. Tamasur wasn't born of evil. He was once an honored warrior, famed for his courage and strength. But power is a seductive temptress. It promises greatness, corrupting even the noblest of hearts. He delved into forbidden magic, seeking to become invincible. His quest for power consumed him, twisting him into a shell of his former self. The darkness he embraced poisoned his soul, transforming him into the monstrous Tamasur. With newfound power at his command, he challenged the very gods who had granted him his initial strength. His rebellion shook the heavens, the earth trembled with his rage. The balance of the world was broken. His reign of terror began, marking the darkest chapter in the world's history. He amassed armies of monstrous creatures, each more terrifying than the last. They became his instruments of destruction, spreading fear and despair wherever they roamed. In the midst of this desolate world, a single ray of hope remained. Ashwath, a young warrior gifted with the power of the elements, rose to challenge Tamasur's tyranny. He wasn't born of royalty or privilege. He was a simple man, a farmer's son, who had witnessed firsthand the devastation wrought by Tamasur. The loss of his family ignited a fire in his heart, a burning desire for justice. He journeyed to a secluded monastery high in the Himalayas. There he sought the tutelage of ancient masters, learning to harness the raw power that flowed within him. Years of grueling training followed. Ashwath honed his body and mind, mastering the elements of fire, water, earth, and air. He learned to summon their power at will, channeling their fury into devastating attacks. But more importantly, he learned the true meaning of courage and sacrifice. His name, once whispered in fear, became a beacon of hope. The people saw in him a chance for liberation, a glimmer of light in the encroaching darkness. He rallied the scattered remnants of the resistance, uniting humans, demons, and mystical creatures alike under his banner. The final battle raged upon a desolate plain. The air was thick with anticipation and dread. The ground trembled as Tamasur's forces, a grotesque horde of creatures ripped from nightmares, clashed with Ashwath's ragtag army. The fate of the world hung in the balance. As the two titans met in a cataclysmic clash of power, the earth cracked and split Tamasur. A whirlwind of dark energy unleashed his fury upon Ashwath. But the young warrior stood firm. His body was a conduit for the untamed power of the elements. Fire and water danced around him, a symphony of destruction. He parried Tamasur's attacks with the grace of a master swordsman, every movement infused with the raw power of the earth. The air crackled, carrying his battle cry across the battlefield, inspiring his followers to fight with renewed vigor. The battle raged for an eternity, neither combatant willing to yield, but as the fight wore on, Ashwath began to falter. Tamasur, fueled by his rage and lust for power, only grew stronger.